Adrian Deasy is trained as a mechanical engineer, so he says he tends to be risk-averse and to overanalyze things. But he also thrives on hearing something cannot be done, recalling how his first boss out of college would say, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So it makes sense he would launch a completely automated drive-through coffee company called Octane Coffee. In 2023, the company opened its first location along Westwood Drive in Pewaukee, a location that has been several years in the making. Octane uses robotics to serve customers their drinks just moments after they order. Please welcome Adrian Deasy, founder and CEO of Octane Coffee.
All right, thank you everybody for being here today. I just want to put out a very personal thank you to Dan Voll. He's right here in the front row with me. Dan has been with me since like 2017, 2018. He's one of our earliest investors, and he was there day one of Octane Coffee. So our journey towards innovation, we as engineers are taught to basically solve problems, find problems, create solutions, and solve them. And so the earliest genesis of Octane Coffee, Dan and I happened to be walking through a tooling show in McCormick in Chicago and seeing the line for Starbucks out and around the Skyway and down around the corner. And I just made an offhand comment like, gosh, their coffee's okay, the marketing branding is amazing, but this customer experience sucks. Like, why haven't they automated this? Like, okay, throwaway comment. Fast forward 2 or 3 months, Dan goes behind my back, does 2 or 3 months worth of research, and he comes back to me, he's like, hey, that automated coffee idea that you had. And I'm like, well, it wasn't really an idea, I was just complaining. You know, it was a problem. And he goes, no, I did the research. Here's the cost of goods, here's the big players, here's the financials. You should do that, and I'm gonna put the money in. So Dan was with me from day one, putting in the first dollars, and we've been off and running ever since. So as a business, Octane Coffee was always imagined to be the world's fastest drive-through. So if you think backwards to 2018, 2019, back then you could barely reserve a table with an app, let alone mobile order and do all the things that we wanted to do. So we thought we were gonna have to drag customers kicking and screaming into our vision of this fully automated future. And in this case, fast forward a couple of years, we built some prototypes and continue on with our progress, and then COVID hits early 2020. And so for us, that was a big focusing moment of, okay, our vision of this fully automated, no lobby, no bathroom, contactless experience is now what people are demanding. This is the type of customer experience that they want. And so we are now behind the curve in order to get this out into the world. And so a business like ours that is so innovative and so new and different, it is often, we run head first sometimes into walls and have to create our own hole to make it through. And so in this case, whether that's government, regulatory, different certification boards, all those sorts of things, there isn't a checklist for creating a business like Octane Coffee. So we are constantly trying to innovate and work and squeeze ourselves or create a new avenue for us to get to market. And so, as Ashley said, we finally, after multiple years of struggles and hurdles and trying to get through this process, we did open our first location very quietly at first in May or June, and we had plenty of struggles and hurdles from there. So there was definitely weeks and days where it would work great and then it would crash. And we'd have to tell all the customers, okay, come back tomorrow, sorry. So it is a constant process of learning and innovating and getting to that point. So I am very proud to say that on October 6th, we did our grand opening. We are now open 24 hours a day, but we only stop by for an hour or two in the morning, restock it, clean it, and get it ready and running for the day. So it is a monumental achievement that there are no other businesses like ours that work that way. And so back to, I guess, innovation. For the first many, many years of the business, it was me and 1 or 2 other part-time people. So it was like 1.5 people doing all the work. And so it was really a time for me to grow as an engineer, grow as a manager of people a little bit, but a lot of it was hands-on learning and innovation. And so now as we are growing our team and adding team members and getting into what is culture? And so setting that stage of, okay, now we're gonna be hiring people. Are they a good cultural fit? Are they a good innovator? Are they a good thinker and leader in this field? Because the people that we hire today to be at this kind of ground floor of Octane Coffee as we grow are going to be the future leadership team. So it's very important and very critical that we take innovation and culture very seriously at Octane Coffee. So I am proud to say that we had WTMJ4. I don't know if anybody's here from WTMJ4. News came out and did a story on us about a month ago. And it was just like any other news story that we had done, so we didn't think much of it. But however it was packaged, it did go sort of viral on TikTok and Instagram and was syndicated nationwide on NBC stations. So I'm proud to say that we've got 1,100 franchise inquiries and people looking to buy technology from us. And this is a great kind of mark of like, we've done something right. We finally hit the nerve of what the customer and what the people want. And all of a sudden, I'm kind of on the back foot of like, crap. How am I going to build this many units? How am I going to build 100 of these, 1,000 of these, and grow and continue to grow our team, continue to grow, say, franchising, logistics, supply chain? So right now is a very fun and, I guess, hectic and busy time at Octane Coffee. But at our heart, we are definitely an innovative company trying to push the limits of, in this case, it's drive-through coffee. How hard could it be? Well, let me tell you, it takes many years to getting the hardware, the software, everything in the business working right. So I would say thank you to everyone who's here today, and thank you again to Dan Voll, who's been with me from day one. So from my heart, thank you very much.